When I signed up for the Bike for Haiti ride, I knew it was going to be tough. 330 miles, 8 days, camping in tents at night. Most of the folks on the trip are under 25. I'm 48. I'm going to be working to keep up with all that youth and energy. I knew that. What I didn't know was that everything was going to be such a contest. One display after another. There was climbing up cliffs.
Gotta say, not sure how I'm feeling about that.
Jumping off of cliffs.
Launch!
Biking up hills.
Now I'm gonna fail because
Scott! Go Scott! You got it, Scott! Woo-hoo!
There were push-ups.
To earn our love and affection.
That's right.
we're not doing it for you.
Take photos.
Planks.
Looking strong, ladies, looking strong.
Eyebrow waxing.
Grace, what are you doing?
Don't ask questions.
Okay. Nice spot.
Speaking in foreign languages.
Go.
Bonjour, frère, hacer, haïtien.
Muy bien.
That might be Creole instead of.
Pumping water.
Jack had to pump for the better part of a minute before it started coming out.
Oh my gosh!
A dance-off competition.
You want me? I want you, baby. I'm so good, baby. I'm meditating.
Honestly, sometimes it was just annoying.
Well, this is lunchtime day 3, and I have to tell you, Grace fans, I am pretty tired. The legs are on fire, the bottom is on fire, the feet are smoldering. It's time for a nap. You know. Meanwhile, most of the youngins, what are they doing on their lunch break? Running around out in the sun playing ultimate frisbee. What is up with that?
Sometimes I may have been egging them on a little bit.
Who loves Haiti the most? Oh, it's ABH! Oh, wait a minute!
And then, on day 7, the afternoon before our last night of camping, before we bike all the way back to Pittsburgh, I might have been egging them on a whole lot.
Hi, it's Fox News, and I'm Sam Boyer. Welcome to the show. So, the ducky game was a little interesting. Magnificent at its finest, though. It was incredible, but also very vicious. That's my time.
So, Rhonda, first, if you would, please be so good as to describe to us what this contest is about. Because we've kind of, jumped right into the middle of it. But how does it work and what's at stake?
Duck Duck Bike,
Duck, duck, bike.
and it's sort of a combination of a game called Assassin and Tag.
Okay,
Yeah. So you have your duck
right,
that has someone else's name on it.
right,
The person you have to tag.
okay.
But to be honest, this was to keep us all from playing tag on the bike trail.
I see,
Last time we did this.
Yes, there was an incident.
There were more than one.
More than one incident.
And it was because people got bored after 7 days of biking.
Okay,
Started playing tag on the bike.
yes.
But, you can imagine.
Yes.
That gets
Reckless crashes,
Right.
injuries,
So,
unhappiness.
the one place you're safe from getting tagged is when you're on your bike.
So that element of this game was deliberate. It was to give people a venue for tagging, but one that would only happen when people were not on their bike.
So, everybody gets a duck with somebody else's name on it, and you have to tag that person with the duck while they're not touching their bike. Then you get their duck with a different name, and you keep going. Last person standing wins.
So we started the contest this morning. Ducks were passed around.
I was the first one out.
There were you were the first one out. Well, that's why we're not interviewing you. You're just.
No, the reason was because I was standing right next to my bike, but I thought if someone was gonna come up to me, they would have to come up on their bike. So if I saw anyone coming up to me on their bike, but of course Grace gets off her bike and comes up and tags me. But then she was being not smart and she didn't come on her bike like I thought she would, and so Ben tags her.
Right.
So like half a second after
That's
she
how
gets
Ben
me.
got me.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
my duck.
Yes.
So Ben
Yes.
has my duck.
Right. So at the current time, the contest started this morning after breakfast, and now it's like 8, 9 o'clock at night. And out of the 24 people who began the day, there are only 4 remaining. Yasmine, you're down to the final 4 in this duck chase challenge, and I just would like to know, for posterity, at this point in the game, with the outcome still unknown,
People want to know.
what you would like to say to the masses who will see this recording about how this is going to go down.
A magician never shares their tricks.
Whoa! You seem very confident. Very confident.
Yeah.
So, what about your pact with Johanna? I mean, why'd you make it in the first place? It doesn't seem your style. I mean, I thought you were a win-at-all-costs kind of lady.
You have to see. You have to watch to the end.
It's so obvious.
Yep.
It's rough. It's
Yeah.
very rough.
It is rough.
So you have
Watch
Johanna.
to the end.
Rhonda has
Johanna!
you.
Yasmine's planning on backstab.
Andy, any predictions about how this Games of Thrones-esque contest is going to play out? It's probably going to go down tonight, one way or the other. I'm thinking.
I think it's gonna go down to the tent, and who takes their bike into the tent.
Who wanted the worst?
I think Yasmine is willing to do that.
Okay.
The others are.
All right.
Willing to do what?
Take her bike into the tent.
Okay. All right, Sam. What are your predictions for how this is going to ultimately resolve? I mean,
think. Who has Rhonda? Johanna has Rhonda, right? No, Ben has Rhonda. Yeah. I
So-
think Ben's gonna get Rhonda out.
so Ben has Rhonda. Rhonda has Yasmine. Yasmine has Johanna, and Johanna then must have Ben. Interesting.
I think how it's gonna go down is Ben gonna get Rhonda out,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's gonna be some kind of a pact break situation between you and Johanna. I'm not sure which way it'll go, who will break it first, but it's not gonna last more than like 5
Whoa,
minutes. Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
See what I'm talking about?
What about the possibility that Johanna's going to backstab you?
I don't think she
I
will.
know. I understand that the possibility is there,
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
but I'm confident.
I
I'm
don't
confident
think
in
that.
my
I
ability
think
to win
Yasmine
this.
will more likely backstab Johanna than Johanna will more likely backstab.
Why do you think that?
Because you're just so competitive. Johanna's like, I don't care if I win this or not.
But if Johanna doesn't care, how is she still in this? I mean,
I don't know. That's what she just said right now.
We'll have to see.
I don't know. I feel like the investigative and journalist in me is not satisfied by this. I need to know more.
I think Ben's gonna take it.
My name is.
I kind of.
spouse's name is. We come from with a basket full of G. My name is. My husband's name. I mean, my spouse's name is.
Well, it looks like Johanna is a little too busy for an interview at this moment. But we'll try to get her later.
Blocking the ladder.
Did I mention the alphabet contests that Grace ran all week long? Anyway, Yasmine and Johanna's alliance forced Rhonda and Ben into an alliance of their own.
There's this pact of sorts between Johanna and Yasmine,
They're all about backstab.
and there are rumblings that backstabbing may be being contemplated at some point, and then you and Ben have a pact of convenience in return.
Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Although, poor Ben, you should have been there with your mockumentary. And I went down to the water.
oh yes,
He
yes,
was in the river.
yes.
With his
And I go, Ben, no, the bike was out of there. And he's like, what happened? And I'm like, Ben. And he's like, you have me. So he goes running out of the water, hightailing it back to his bike. And I was like, just kidding.
This is terrible.
Poor Ben.
Just
Yeah.
terrible.
Poor Ben.
So I've been going around asking, general members of our biking group, but also the contestants themselves, how they think that this contest is going to go in its next few iterations, and I'm curious to hear your perspective and to get it down before the event actually occurs, so that we can.
I think we should go full on Hunger Games and have a pact and all die together.
All die together.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, tag.
You just pass each other's ducks around until you all have your own name, and then you can spend eternity tagging yourselves.
Exactly.
As long as you're not on your own bike. Well, Rhonda, any other smack talking or morsels of wisdom you'd care to? Okay.
I'm coming for you, Yasmine. My duck's a little. You got some water in it.
Your duck's got some things to say.
I wanted to talk to Ben and Rhonda about their alliance. However, that interview was suddenly cut short when the two of them had a golden opportunity to tag Yasmine.
Where is she? Right there. And her bike is leaning on her. If I pull her bike, you can go.
I don't mean to get in the way of the live event here. You go do what you got to do.
Broke the bike. Solid attempt.
What happened, man?
Watched it.
You botched it. Oh.
It looked like you had the game in your hands. Care to comment?
So Alex, while we have you here, and Gabby, we've been just getting spot commentary on the Final Four here. How do you think this whole shebang is going to play out?
The Final Four.
Yo, yeah, it's down to Ben, Rhonda, Yasmine, and Johanna. This is it.
Alright.
This is it. So what do you think is going to happen, Gabby?
Man, I can't even begin to tell you, because Rhonda's pretty determined.
She is, but
So is Yasmine.
Yasmine is.
So is Bet.
Also
I
true.
gotta say,
Also true.
Yasmine's been pretty unimpressive. She's had many chances to stab her friend in the back, and she just hasn't taken those
That's
opportunities.
true. I think she's more focused on
I
the
think she's
aesthetic
really
of it, 'cause she
she's
really
really
has
out
that.
here trying to like perfect her plan and make things work. But I really think when it comes down to it, she doesn't have the cold-hearted killer in
She has the
mentality
appearance
inside.
of a cold-hearted conqueror, but not the strength.
Yeah,
in
and I
terms.
just don't think she's gonna have what it takes. I think Johanna has an inherent advantage just because her friend doesn't have the guts to take her out.
I
and
really
it's gonna
agree.
be-
Just gonna pause the footage there. Ironically, Johanna was apparently in the tent that Ben and Rhonda passed while trying to get Yasmine. Johanna had Ben's duck. If she had happened to come out of her tent just after Rhonda had passed it a moment before, she could have nailed Ben right then and there once he stepped away from his bike. A missed opportunity that could have impacted the outcome of the entire contest. Oh well. But back to Johanna.
the guts to take her out.
I
and
really
it's gonna
agree.
be-
Not because of the reason. Because our friendship is just so strong that we can survive.
Friendship is so strong, Johanna. The smart money around the group here is that you and Yasmine are actively plotting to stab each other in the back, like before the sun goes down.
Well, then you must not know us very well.
Oh.
We're gonna be friends Ever.
So, Johanna.
Unless she stabs me in the back.
Right, well, that would be a problem. So,
I won't
how
stab
do
her.
you think this contest is going to end?
That you'll have to find out. It's a secret.
We're eagerly awaiting. All right, thank you. Where do you think things are going to go from here?
Well, right now Yasmine and Johanna are teammates, and it's vaguely annoying because Johanna is frolicking around.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and Rhonda are planning, and we're gonna win.
Wow. Okay.
Specifically me.
Specifically you, but you think you and Rhonda are going to do a little bit of teaming to kind of counteract the other team? You know, many of our other interviewees have commented on the Yasmine-Johanna pact, and they're pretty sure that there's going to be some double-crossing and betrayal just between the two of them before much more time passes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, but I mean, any pact between you and Rhonda could only be temporary.
Well, Rhonda can't get me out. I can only get her out.
Well, that's true.
So I'm not worried.
All right.
I've had chances to get Rhonda, and so far, I'm not.
Okay. All right. Got bigger fish to fry.
Okay, my prediction is Rhonda will get Yasmine,
Mm-hmm.
and then Johanna,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ben will get Rhonda.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who else is.
Well, no, if that goes down the way that you said, then Ben will win.
Okay. Then I guess I predict Ben is the winner.
Oh, okay. You heard it here. While the game is still afoot, while the outcome is still unknown, do you have any statements or predictions to make about how the Duck Hunt Challenge is ultimately going to go down?
I think Rhonda, who masterminded this trip, and who masterminded this game, may well be the mastermind who comes out on top.
Okay.
I think, she looks calm above water, but those little web feet are paddling away furiously. We're going to wait for her to break surface and surprise Yasmine.
Yes. Still waters run deep. Okay, very good. Doug, any thoughts from you, sir, the resident philosopher of our trip? What's going to go down with the Duck Hunt Challenge?
I don't care. I'd rather look at the ceiling.
You heard it here, folks. It's the ceiling. And now Owen has a few thoughts about the duck chase challenge here.
Yeah, I think Yasmine's gonna try to snake Johanna, but it's not gonna work.
Oh, really?
And then Johanna's gonna get someone and eventually get Yasmine. And I don't know who will win, but I know that's gonna happen.
Wow. So you think that Yaz is going to go down, there's going to be some sort of classic double cross action and
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Going down in flames. Any reaction to that, Yaz?
No comment.
No comment. Cool as a cucumber, I must say.
I mean, Rhonda nearly got her early.
I know, because you were shamelessly helping her, ABH.
Well, proudly
Like I said, shamelessly, proudly. But Yaz has learned her lesson. I mean, she's like welded to this bicycle now. I mean, there's like literally zero daylight between her. Well, there's actually a little bit of daylight right there. Oh, okay. But I mean, I don't know.
I learned my lesson.
You have. But I mean, dude, you're a sitting duck here. What happens if like Allie just grabs the bike and runs away with it? She could be an agent for any one of the under three. Oh, she talks like she's all sweetness and light, and I have faith in you, but she just predicted you were gonna go down to a Ben Randall victory. She could be his agent.
I have a different proposition.
Oh, here it comes.
You're not even in the game. I know, but I can help you sabotage them. I have a U-bike lock, and I can like stick it in somebody's wheel, and they won't be able to roll their bike anywhere.
That is
just saying. Or we can lock it somewhere else, and they don't know the code. So think about it. What would you get out of it? Entertainment. I'm sad that I'm out.
Well, why are you helping me? I got you out.
Because we're wrenching buddies.
Yeah, but so is Johanna.
She's not here.
I'll think about it.
Okay, think about it. Also, you have a pact with Johanna. Are you gonna break your pact?
I don't know.
To be be honest, the reason I didn't predict you was because I thought you wouldn't break the pact, but I don't know.
Are you kidding? She is giving all the signals that the pact means nothing to her. All the signals. And a large majority of our interviewees are predicting that betrayal and heartbreak and tears and rage are coming. And people think that Yaz is going to be the first to betray. That's the sense I'm getting.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, see? This is still being recorded.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Alright, don't show it till after
It's going to be
this
great.
team has gone
It's
down.
going to be great. Okay. Very good. Well, folks, tensions are still high here in the 7 o'clock hour. And there's no telling how this is going to end, but more updates to come as darkness descends across the land. And that was where things stood all throughout the evening. As the sun went down and it got darker and darker. And then, somewhere around 9 o'clock, there was a sudden announcement. Reporting live, a shocking development has just come out. Rhonda, can you confirm for us what has just happened here on the playing field?
Yes, we are doing sudden death. No safety.
No safety? No safety?
No safety.
So what does that mean?
That means I'm gonna die. Because I'm the oldest and the slowest.
And when does the no safety start?
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds? Well, I'm gonna let you go because you obviously should be not talking to me. We've got 25 seconds until mass pandemonium begins. What is going to happen?
Get him!
It's really hard to adequately do justice to what happened next. You're going to see a lot of shaky camera footage and hear a lot of yelling, but this was the very finest hour of the entire contest. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no safety.
Let's go.
Johanna is in complete safety, being in a pact with Yasmine. And so what is she doing? Finding Rhonda. In search of the elusive Rhonda. Can Rhonda be found in the wild?
Oh my god!
Rhonda, are you out?
I'm out.
Oh, who got you, Ben?
Ben, of course.
So Ben has who now?
Yasmine.
Oh my. There was so much chaos that I had to follow up the next day just to figure out what actually happened.
Well, I went and hid for as long as I could.
Right?
Because I'm slower than all those other kids.
Yes. Darn those young legs.
And then Ben came out of nowhere. Swooped in. I ran, but he got me.
Wow. Okay. So Rhonda was out. Then...
Are we allowed to, like... Oh,
Joe, what happened there?
Ben has Yasmine, so you're not safe, Johanna.
Wait, so are you out, or did you just fail to catch him?
No,
So you still have Ben.
Nobody bring him food. He has to come back here at some point.
Oh, please. So you have Ben. Ben has Yasmine.
Where's Yasmine?
And Yasmine has you.
Yasmine's hiding. Yeah, I can't see.
You guys see where she is?
No.
Didn't see where she went.
It's good that he's gone.
It's good.
So Johanna, I hate to, bust it in the middle like this, but how are you feeling at this moment about the strength of your pact?
Yeah.
You know what? Is that
Yasmine's
still
What?
Maybe
Hold up.
All right.
by getting bent because he gets hurt.
And then all.
No, you're not helping anything. You're literally.
We have a plan.
Who's gonna win in your plan?
You'll see.
You don't have a plan, do you?
Yes, we do. We made it while we were biking.
Okay.
I do understand that, like this.
You're gonna watch. You're gonna all be shook. Your minds will be blown.
Johanna may have had a plan, But what she didn't have was any clue where Yasmine or Ben were. And that was about to become a problem.
I mean, they both have hyped this plan quite a bit.
Okay.
We should
All right.
get an interview with Ben.
And I will say,
Oh, we should get that interview.
We're never gonna catch Ben. Are you kidding?
Well, he's not actively running away from us.
Well, okay.
But to be fair, if she's lurking, he's not going to stand still to talk to us.
No, probably not. I know, beloved viewers, that this will be a little difficult to see as we're in darkness, but
Does that count?
Johanna has Ben and is kind of, stalking him.
Throwing count.
No, I don't think so.
kinda
I think you have to actually tag him. What was that?
She's also kind of bad.
She's kind of bad?
Kind of bad. Shoddy the second baddest.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Why are you running after Ben? Oh, Yasmine gave up! This was your plan?
So what we could see at the time was that Yasmine, who, remember, had the duck with Johanna's name on it, was running towards Ben, who, by this point, had Yasmine's duck. Nobody could figure out why. It looked like the betrayal everyone had been predicting might have happened. But not so fast.
Wow.
Then my next plan was to help Ben.
Okay, right. The pact was still kind of in force.
He got me out.
Right.
I still felt
You
that
still
alliance.
you still felt that Johanna and Yasmine needed to go down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Yasmine thought I had her. She didn't know I was out yet. So I balled up my fist like I had a duck in it.
Uh-huh.
And I went looking for her, and then she saw me, and Grace saw me, and she goes, "Run! Run, Yasmine, run!" So I chased her to Ben, and Ben got her.
That's what happened. I did not know that.
Hi, I've heard all the rumors and I just want to address them and come completely clean. I take full responsibility for my actions and I'm very, very sorry for I didn't know. It wasn't intentional. I saw her running and everything that went through my head was protect Yasmine, protect Katniss, and none of it was intentional, I swear. So I told her to run and I just tried to get her out of there no matter what it took. I tackled Miss Rhonda. I tackled her in the hopes of her Yasmine winning, but it was me that made them lose because I led them right into Ben's trap.
Wow. Wow. See, I had thought all this time that Yasmine had just decided she was going to surrender before Ben came Oh, wow.
Team Ben Rhonda.
Rhonda, that with the assist.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
all about the team.
wow. Well done.
So at this point, Rhonda and Yasmine were out.
Uh-huh.
Yes. It's just Johanna and
They could have chased each other, I think, for the rest of the night.
yes.
They're, pretty comparable.
Of course, this turn of events messed up the whole Yaya sisterhood between Yasmine and Johanna.
Guys, I just want to be misunderstood.
You just want to be misunderstood?
Nobody gets me. Nobody gets like.
Do you want somebody to get you though?
No.
They were still out of sorts the next day during the second and much less interesting round of Duck Duck Bike.
so Rhonda got out,
Yep.
and then I didn't know, and she came running at me, and she led me to Ben.
Wow.
And got me out.
Wow.
So that's pretty much what happened.
That's pretty much what happened, right? And in retrospect, how are you feeling about the way that whole deal went down?
I'm pretty upset, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay. All right. But you stayed true to your pact. I mean, there was no betrayal of Johanna whatsoever. You were strong to the end. So, what do you have to say to all the haters?
I did not betray Johanna, but actually Johanna betrayed me today.
Yeah, this whole thing really fractured our.
I got her duck today, this morning.
Yes.
And I switched it out because I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not gonna get her out.
Okay.
She got me, and she got me.
Wow. Wow, that is
My trophy.
that is
She betrayed
hard.
me first yesterday.
I did not betray.
It was an accidental betrayal.
So how did she betray you yesterday,
It was a trick.
Johanna?
She ran straight at Ben.
It was Grace's fault.
Because she thought that Rhonda had her duck.
It wasn't her fault, but we're not allies anymore.
That wasn't a betrayal.
It ruined everything.
That was survival. You don't blame a drowning man for clutching
I'm
it.
not blaming. I'm surviving.
Okay.
She ruined the whole thing.
So now it's you against Ben? Now do you want to predict them all?
Okay.
And so we were down to 2. Johanna, who was being mobbed by a mockumentary reporter and a whole crowd of screaming teenagers making Hunger Games references, and Ben, off somewhere in the darkness. Yasmine has to give it to him, right?
Yasmine, you gotta give.
You have to give it to him.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
No, Yasmine's got to do it.
Ben, Yasmine has put the duck by this tree. You can get to this tree, you can get the duck.
Now Johanna's gonna...
I'm Ben's assistant.
Wow. She's maintaining the integrity of the game. So Johanna, now how are you feeling about the strength of your pack?
No comment. I'm not taking interviews.
Okay, all right.
You may contact my agent.
Okay.
You could beat up a large either way.
We were gonna do the very thing.
I just have to say that I have no responsibility.
All right. Non-contestants need to clear the field. Non-contestants need to clear away. That was amazing. I was trying to make a fair. Oh man.
You ran interference.
I was telling everybody to get away so we could get this done, and he just swoops in and. Well, friends, looks like what this means is that Duck Duck Bike is gonna start all freaking over again tomorrow morning.
I haven't read the third book!
No, in the first book, she didn't love him all along. She's a great game.
So Johanna,
I'll tell you,
how do you feel about the strength of your pact?
You know what? So betrayed. So I was still in shock
You were.
because, I don't know, when I saw Yasmine running at Ben, who had her duck,
Yes.
and my heart just dropped.
Did it seem to you at that moment that Yasmine was deliberately betraying you in some way?
No, it didn't.
No.
She looked confused.
She looked confused.
I was really confused.
You were
I didn't know why
confused.
she was doing that.
Okay.
No, I didn't think she was betraying me.
Okay.
And then he got her out right away. I was like yelling at her to go back to the tent. Yeah. And then she got out and Ben disappeared again.
Yep.
And I was Johanna.
Oh, Grace Boyer needs her snackage. All right.
I was still quite surprised, and then Ben just kind of ran me over.
Ran you over.
Yeah, I fell on the ground.
Wow. So there was physical contact and you were on the ground.
Yeah, I might have sat down. I might have fell over. I don't really remember.
It's all a blur.
Stressful time for me.
Okay, but you were one of the final 2, which is more than most of us can say.
That's actually true.
Yeah. Wow. So today you tagged Yasmine. What do you have to say about that?
No, because he's gonna give nothing much. It's just part of the game.
Okay.
Trying to survive.
All right. And do you have any message for your fans or haters out there?
Well, I won't be taking any more interviews. I'm pretty booked now that I'm this famous. So, yeah, watch out for my next big victory today.
Okay. Once it was you and Johanna, could you explain what happened from your end? Because it just looked like you came out of nowhere.
From my end, I didn't even realize she was really distracted. I saw that she wasn't really paying attention. I didn't realize all you guys were around her, like,
Yeah.
bothering her. So I feel a little bit bad after that.
Yeah.
But from my end, I was like, okay, I need to tag her without her tagging me.
Okay.
I saw her not paying attention, so I ran as fast as I could. I was trying to hide as it was dark.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I tagged her, and then at that moment, I was super hyped because
Here's a W.
Has a W.
He's got the dub.
I love winners, and Ben is a winner.
It was funny to watch.
Oh my god, my life will never be the same.
The next day at lunch, Ben was presented with the honorary reward for his victory that he so richly deserved.
We have a prize for our first Duck Bike ever. Winner, Ben Randall.
Woo!
Award. Applause, applause, applause. And this prize is specific for you, Ben. Blue raspberry. There's enough to share this.
Ben, what do you have to say, sir?
It's gonna taste amazing. It's probably better than blue raspberry milkshakes.
Which you paid for and regretted instantly.
He didn't really regret it.
He drank the whole thing down and said, "This is so nasty."
I didn't really regret it, but it was disgusting.
You sat there for like an hour, taking sips every 3 minutes and going, "This is so gross."
What flavors are there?
And so we came to the end. The contest itself and the entire trip were amazing. It was the moments of accomplishment.
So, Lucca, how do you feel about having enticed, a whole bunch of teenagers into mortal danger?
Mortal danger. Well, I mean, I think this is a great opportunity to build character.
The moments of triumph.
Gatorade has been released. Oh, the humanity of it.
I can't open it.
White cherries.
It's an epic struggle.
I emerge triumphant.
That were the sweetest of all.
You're all looking strong.
Eating an Oreo?
Amazing! The form!
That's literally how
Alright, let's go find the victor here. See what we're... Benny! Alright. And our correspondent Sam Boyer is here with the first victor of Duck Bike Ben. I love this guy, that's my brother!
I know how the book did, really, because she never loved
There it is. Original duck.
There it is.
We came in hard. But at the end of the day, we got the dub. It was good. It was a long, hard fight. There were ups, there were downs, but we kept it going. Anything is possible! Let's go!
Well, friends,
that's our
I mean, what else is there to say other than we get to do the whole thing over again tomorrow? Reporting to you live from Connellsburg.
Fox News.
On Fox News.
Connellsville.
Connellsville, whatever.